everybody, it is Amber Backroot and welcome back to Cryptid Tales. I am so excited for today because I get to talk about a creature that I find absolutely amazing and wonderful. And I'm not just kidding. I actually really adore this creature. And I know that is probably really weird, but I don't know. I like it. Yeah. Okay. So today's creature that we are going to be talking about is the Basilisk. And yes, I know what you're thinking. I've seen one of those before. Where might it be? Well, let's just throw a picture up on the corner here because, hi, Harry Potter, how are ya? I know. I had to. I really did. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to throw my own little things in here somehow. So today's creature is most definitely the Basilisk. Of course, the origins of the Basilisk have been around for centuries. It is greatly ingrained in the European mythology, and, well, really, nobody knows where this creature's explanation came from. Honestly, I just think it's cool. And it comes up for interpretation. Now, one of the definite origin stories that a lot of people have kind of figured out from researching into these creatures is that they probably were modeled after cobras. Cobras have the ability to position themselves upright, turn their heads every which way that they want, as well as spit venom. And really, they're kind of terrifying. So you can see how things kind of evolve over time. Word of mouth, everybody's played the telephone game. Kind of the same thing, you know? But we have a couple of notes on the Basilisk here. So, of course, if you guys have read Harry Potter, watched Harry Potter, or you know about the Basilisk in general, you would know that this creature basically has the ability to cause death with a single glance. That's right, you look this thing in the eyes, done. You are absolutely done for. We see it all the time in every single folklore. You don't stare creatures in the eye. I'm just saying, don't do it with Medusa, don't do it with the Basilisk. You're in for a world of hurt. Or no world at all, for that matter. Now, according to the Naturalis Historia of Pliny the Elder, the Basilisk of Cyrene is a small snake no longer than 12 fingers in length. And it is so venomous that it leaves a wide trail of deadly venom in its wake. A gaze that is likewise lethal. Its weakness is the odor of a weasel. So apparently if you throw the weasel into the hole, it actually counteracts everything and kills the Basilisk. This is only one account of this creature. Now, 12 fingers in length, I mean, I don't know how you would measure that, but my fingers aren't very big. So you put 12 of my fingers together, yeah, that gets you a pretty long snake, but it's also not gigantic. The one in Harry Potter is absolutely massive, and I know a lot of the other stories about these creatures are as well. So, this is where it kind of gets interesting. The origin of a basilisk is to have been said to have been born through an egg, of course, but an egg that was actually hatched by a toad or a serpent. Not really sure how the toad fits in there at all. I don't make this stuff up. Now, it is said that basilisks have the body of a snake and the head of a cockerel. Of course, that changes to interpretation all the time depending on who you ask and who you talk to and what mythologies you are reading. Of course, the one that we all know and love is a full snake body with some tines, I guess, I don't know what you would call them, on the top of their head, which may signify the feathers of a cockerel. Usually it also has legs, wings, and skin that is either black, yellow, or khaki camouflage. Okay, that one sounds a little fishy to me. Now, the basilisk is also called the King of Serpents. Yes, that is right. He is the magical, wonderful king of the serpents. And that is simply because it is said to have a crown-shaped crest on the top of its head, which could also be those tines that I was just talking about. Of course, in other history, there is a legend of back in the 1600s, somebody killing a basilisk in Swedish culture, as well as Isidore of Seville defined the basilisk as the king of snakes due to its killing glare and poisonous breath. The Venerable Bede was the first to attest to the legend of the birth of a basilisk from an egg by an old cockerel, and then other authors added to the condition of Sirius being ascendant. So Alexander Neckham was the first to say that not only the glare but the air corruption was the killing tool of the basilisk, and the theory was developed later on by Pietro d'Abano. So as you can see, it just kind of kept going and going and going and going. Nobody really knows what this creature is, or if they still exist. Now, of course, there is a ton more options of stories that we can talk about. One of my favorites, however, is a story in the Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer, and it's also, along with Harry Potter, something I very much treasure and adore. Of course, again, we have never seen any proof of this snake. We know pythons can get very large, but they don't necessarily have the ability to hold themselves upright, nor have I heard of them turning people into piles of useless space. So, who knows? That is all for me on the basilisk today. If you guys have any stories from your cultures around the world about basilisks, please leave them down below in the comments. And hey, tell me, what is your favorite basilisk story? I've told you my two favorites, so I want to hear from you guys as well. Alright, the next big thing on my list here is you can now enjoy all of our YouTube archives for free. I mean, it's always been free, but you can enjoy them any single time of day or night that you wish right here on this YouTube channel. So please don't forget to subscribe. On top of that, for $5 a month, the price of a whole Starbucks coffee, you can also now join the SOR Space Travelers Club and join in on all the fun. Get live chat while we're doing the show, jump in the forums, talk to us, talk to everybody that's part of the SOR team, as well as get some swag while you're there. Because who doesn't love shirts and hats and toques and mugs and whatever you want? It's an endless possibility. Of course, I would like to send a huge shout out to Ron Bumblefoot THAL for all of our music in Spaced Out Radio programming. And don't forget to tune into Spaced Out Radio every single day of the week at 9 p.m. Pacific. And of course, you can catch me on all of my social media. You can catch Dave on all of his social media, as well as everybody else who's down below in the comments. So don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, tweet, join our family. We would love to have you with us. I will catch you guys in the next video.